Alright guys, let's talk about it. First of all, I need to say sorry. I think there was a couple of you that were interested in this a while back and I just completely forgot about it. I had a brain fart and I just started focusing on all the other projects. So we're here to talk about it. It's a nice quiet Sunday. Hope all of you are doing well. We moved stuff out of the house, put it in the garage. Just a freaking zoo here, but there's a nice little drafting table that I got with my mom. My mom used to love going to estate sales, so we would go to estate sales and places that were just old and pick up stuff here and there together for fun. And it's nice to have it in the garage. You guys will see it eventually. It's really cool. But let's get to this, okay? This is like, I don't want to call it a pre-build, but I guess it somewhat is a pre-build. But it kind of reminds me of the if you're familiar with any of the video, the EX01, the 5KU one we did. That one, I always buy stuff and for the channel. Okay, it's for the channel to help all of us to see, hey, what's good, what's shitty, what's reasonable, what's it about. We're just here to research and catch up. I've been gone for a long time, so I'm playing catch up. That EX01 ended up just. I had a couple guys reach out, and one of them I actually really liked. Right, he was really cool, and I just ended up. I was like, okay, you know what? I'll sell it to you. We're gonna discount it, but just reach out to me, talk to me. I want to know how the gun's doing. 5,000, 10,000. When I say 5,000, I had someone the other day say it didn't get. I'm sorry, let me explain. When I say 5,000, I basically mean a bag. Most of the bags, like common bags, you get about 5,000. But I know there's other sizes. But I'm so used to just buying 5,000. Don't buy these guys, by the way. They're they're just dirt cheap. We bought this as I forget what it was. I think it was on Instagram. It was a joke. Someone on Instagram said you should go buy all the shittiest BBs you can and do something. And I ended up buying them from e-bike. These were all like $9. They were on sale, but regardless, yes, for anyone that likes BBs, good qualities. I talked to Ed GI. His favorite BBs still are BLS. They're still his favorite BBs for his brass 598s. Okay, that was interesting. Anyways, I'm sorry, I got off subject. So this is kind of like a early access for anyone that plays on Steam, plays video games. I want this to go to someone who enjoys the channel, who understands that you're gonna be kind of helping me out test stuff because I wanted this to be run into the ground. Okay. Unfortunately, it's this stuff we already know. Okay, this is part of it's an old pre-build I found that I think, and I feel bad. I could have sworn I was going to sell this to someone, but something stuff happened at home, and I disappeared for about 5-6 years, and it was a all black pre-built at the time. And I'm going through the garage, and I'll find boxes, and I'll be, oh shit, what is this doing here? That kind of how it happened. So this we already know. This is proven. This is probably 6 years old. This is Edge. I'm pretty sure this is an Edge slide, and it's like one of their first runs, 5 runs of slides. It's gorgeous. They did such a great job back then, and I'm glad to see they're still doing a great job. And this is UAC. I'm sorry, not UAC, Cal. This is their 2.0 millimeter fiber. It's a very big front fiber. I love this with the scalp cut. This is the Airsoft Masterpiece rear sight aluminum. It's one of my favorite rear sights ever. They're just so good looking, and they're nice and light, and you don't have to really worry about them going anywhere. This is not going to go flying anywhere. They're a tank. We got to thank UAC though for introducing aluminum Bomars to us first. UAC was the first one to do it. Then they split up into Cal Deep. Okay, I'm sorry guys. All right. Continuing, garter loading nozzle with the TM internals. I don't like garter internals. I only like the shell. And this is Cal blowback unit with the AIP plate. You can see, I did my test. Whenever I build pre-builds back then, I'm always going to test them and make sure they work. So that's one thing. Like, oh, I'm making sure my damn pre-builds work. So this is from the original build. Okay, you can see right here we have, this is a 9-ball power barrel with the original Maple Leaf Decepticon. I think, no, I'm sorry, Autobot. Yeah, that's Autobot bucking. Okay, you can see its full length, and their soft masterpiece brass hop up. For those who constantly buying parts, you already know how much is in that. Okay, that's that. You already know how much is in that. Okay. This is the Cow leaf. You can always tell and identify by their first leg right here. They thinned it out here. Very nice. I like these guys. Okay. Now, this is where we're like, oh shit. Okay, this is where it becomes kind of testing. All right. Well, actually, no, not these guys. All right, that's AIP. AIP. Love them, guys. I gotta take my hat off to AIP. It brings me back nostalgia to look at AIP, because it's like that was the go-to budget guys back then that were decent quality, bang for your buck. They didn't cost an arm and leg. I look at my old videos. We have like Project Shiva and the 90% AIP video, and it's just like, wow, man, we've come a long way, and it's cool. These are the V2 version 2's AIP. They had these when they first came out. These were awesome. They were like, oh shit, we can get colored grip screws when they first came out. We were so, I was like, I was in love with these. But the first version they would crack in half, and I was like, oh, what the hell? And they eventually fixed it, and they updated it. This is I think this is the version 1. Cedars, yeah, the version 1 checkered. Well, not checkered, stripped, yeah. AIP, AIP, and AIP hammer in there as well. Sorry, hammer spring. Okay, this is the stuff that I want you to really focus on. This is what I'm curious on. I was shocked to see this. For shooter design, copy this is called the Hot Shot, and 5KU made a copy of this back then. A bunch of knockout companies made it back then, but they were all just horrible. And I was shocked to see that. I was like, okay, I saw this at e-bike, and I was like, oh, let's try it out and see if they updated. And they really did. And I was just amazed. I was like, it's not anything like the old one. If I had the old ones, I can find it. If I can find it one day, guys, I will post it on Instagram to show you the stark difference. It's just, I was like, wow. This is not the 5KU I grew up with, so that's why I was just shocked. Okay, here is the outer barrel. This is the one I'm very interested in to see, okay, well, how long does it last? We have to assume that this is 6061, we hope. Okay, or 775, either one of those two. I want to know how long this lasts. How does it do? All right, and then we have, this is the Wii thread adapter on top of it. Okay, these are like $5 at e-bike. I always tell people, go buy them at e-bike. Wii thread adapters, they work perfectly in almost everything. They don't cost an arm and leg. Okay, 5KU. All right. I don't know who the first company was for this. I know I saw this design, the Twist Tornado, before. I want to say it was Cow that did it really first, and then a bunch of other companies followed after it. Okay, so, and this is also 5Q. This was a 9-ball design back in the day, and oh my god, they were awful. The copies back of these, back of the 9-ball versions were just awful. Some of them were just, the casting was horrible, the finish was nasty, but 5KU did an update, and I'm like, holy shit. This is like insane to see how far they've come to, that they've improved the finishing and the casting. I'm like, damn, it looks just like the real thing, So it's crazy. I also have the 9-ball version of this somewhere too. I used to pick up a lot of 9-ball stuff back, and I loved them, and but it was also a pain in the ass to want to acquire them back in the day. Either had to know someone that lived in Japan, or you'd have to go to obscure websites and hope you could get it, or do the conversion stuff. It was just, oh man, you had to go on the, I forget, there was a Japanese eBay. That was hard to navigate. We didn't have Google Translate back then, guys. Oh, I could go on and on about it, okay? You can see this. I think I cut this down so we could put it in and not have to worry about it with the half moon. Okay, that's for the setup. And this is the next piece that I really want the people to focus on. And also probably the safety too. I've been testing out the safeties right now. I have a 4.3 full auto that I've been abusing the shit out of it, and it's been doing wonderful. So these are all things I kind of want the whoever's gonna buy it just to update me after a bag, after 2 bags. Hey, this is what's doing. Got loose a little bit. Okay, cool. Let's see what we can do to fine tune it. Can we fix the looseness? These are things I have questions for. That's what I did with Project Infinity, my old school Gutter Bro. Like after using it for X amount of years, I was like, okay, this is why whenever anyone wants a custom build from me or anything, I will say, hey, this is my favorite company. It's because I can stand on top of it. So I'm testing alongside everything except for the frame. The frame is the only one I'm like, you guys can see the video. I reamed this thing, okay? I thought it was too much for what I paid for. I think, from WGC shop to my door, you're probably looking at $75. Okay? Reality, I can go to Airsoft GI and Airsoft Megastore and get a CNC frame, but it's not going to look like this for that price. Okay, because I think on WGC these are now, I think they went down in price. I checked the other day and it's like they're like $50, and it's also a different design here too. So they've already updated it. So I'm curious why and what, but or maybe that was for, I don't know. It said gold match, but this is a gold match. But I know they changed their frame design, and I was pissed at TM for doing that. I actually do want to buy a brand new. I want to buy a new Hi-Capa from Tokyo Mori. I want to buy the TM51 black. Okay. I had some people say buy the white DOR. I don't want the DOR. We already have the DOR, and it's like I told you guys, the DOR is, to me, is not a Hi-Capa. It's its own gun. It's completely unique. They completely changed a lot on it. It's not something I recommend, and I know this is Hi-Capa, but it will not go in most of the stuff. Okay, the blowback unit is different, the hop-up unit is different, the outer barrel is different. It's very different. Just go watch my videos. You guys can see it for yourself. So I want to stick to what we know, the TM51 black and the TM43 black. Those are the only two I've ever recommended back in the day for people to buy as a base for your Hi-Capa. If you're starting somewhere, if you don't want to jump into it too crazy, you want to get a slide, blowback unit, hop-up unit. You know what I mean? You start slow and you start building your way up. Okay, but that's where I'm like, oh my god, if I could just changed it for just a little bit more, you can almost build your own custom gun for not too much. You don't even need to get a base, but you still need a mag and stuff. So you kind of still need the base somewhat. But things are getting more affordable. It's weird. They're more affordable and also more insane because Dr. Black. They're in the insane bracket. They're very expensive. Okay. Then we come down here. We have this horrible grip. I don't know. God knows what I was doing. Okay. You guys can see we were just cutting some out. I must have been testing out something or trying something. I'm thinking of, if the person, whoever likes this, doesn't care, we put this on here. If you do care, we'll put this sucker on. Okay. If you don't like this, we'll find a grip that you actually like. Okay. So the grip is interchangeable. It doesn't really bother me. If you want to go we can get a 5KU metal grip. Fine. Let's go get 5KU metal grip. I don't care. The only thing I'll ask is, if we do, can we do the video on it? I want to see if we have to do work to get it on this frame. This gun is very light overall. So if you do not like a lightweight Hi-Capa, not for you. Okay, this thing is, I had a friend the other day pick it up. He's like, oh shit, wait, what? Because it's very light. Okay, just for reference, I'll show you guys right here. Okay, a complete lower, no grip involved, but just a frame in the internals. Okay, internals are stock TM. Okay, It is just 119.5 grams. Basically 120 grams. It's insanely light. Okay, I had a frame I could just show you. I would. I don't have a frame, but anyways, I'm thinking 600 shipped right now, and to me, I think that's fair and it's discounted. If it's something you guys are interested in, just let me talk with me. Okay, and obviously it comes with the mag. We have the, let's see, we have the fibers here. We got the box here. I don't know where anything else is, but okay. Got a untouched. I don't even know what generation this is. Let me see. Okay, it's a Gen 2 mag. You can see right here when it's rounded. The original ones were flat, so it's Gen 2. I don't know which generation we're on now, though. That's what I'm really curious about. Let's see. Sometimes they'd have their markings on here. Yeah. But okay. So you get the mag. 600 shipped in America. If you're outside of America, just let me know. The only thing we're missing is if you don't want this, I have the 5KU red slide safety right here. I have it. It's somewhere. So that comes with it, okay? And I'm trying to think if there's anything else we're missing. I don't. It's just that. Let me try to find it right now. Let me try to find it, guys, right now. Give me a little bit. Alexa, stop. Okay. Let's check this one, guys. I had it somewhere. There we go. All right. Okay. So you can run it without the red dot system. Okay. I kind of want you to run it with the red dot system, but hey, if you buy it, that's fine. You can. It's interchangeable. Okay. All right, 600 shipped, and yeah, I think I want it to go to a good home. I want it to go good home. Someone that likes the channel, supports it, understands the assignment. You know those memes like, "Hey, you understood the assignment," kind of that shit. Just let me update me, okay? I want to know. I'm really curious about this guy. I'm testing out outer barrels, but I think this is the first twist that we bought. So this one I want to know how it's doing after a bag or two bags. If it's okay, if it's strong, if it's sound structurally. Okay, wait. If it's structurally sound, I'm sorry. There you go. That's what I'm curious about. This will be legal anywhere for sure, 350 and under. If it's a hot day, you might peak a little bit, but if you're running HPA, you can control that. Not a big deal. Leaf screen. And if you have any questions or anything, let me know. If there's anything you want to add to it, that's fine. Just let me know, and we can figure out stuff. If there's anything you want to take away from it, probably not. I want to leave this as is. Okay, so it's this, the magazine, and then the grip we'll work on. That I want to work on together with you. We'll figure it out. This I don't mind if we put this in. If you don't care at all and you want this shitty one, be my guest. Okay, be my guest, no problem. Doesn't bother me. All right, and whoever wants it, you'll get a video. What we're gonna do is we're gonna assemble it and we'll shoot it for you. You know, proving to you that it works. And that's it. Okay, and then I would love to get this out maybe in a week or 2 weeks. Oh, we'll see if this even gets anything. I have no clue. I don't know these days what works and what doesn't work in terms of pre-build world. Okay, 'cause I know I live under a rock, man. All right, thank you guys. Remember, I want this to go to someone that understands. This is more of a testing thing because this is not. These are things that are kind of like I'm still learning about. Okay. All right. Thank you guys so much, and reach out to me on. You can leave a comment, and Facebook is easy. But if you're old school, Gmail's fine. Gmail works for me as well, and I can't think of anything else. All right, guys, have a good day. See you guys around.